Welcome, students, to the black hole of exploring knowledge, the analysis hole. Please like and subscribe my channel for further notifications to my upcoming videos. Thank you.
Students, prepare this descriptive question for your internal exam. What do you mean by prose devices? List the various types of prose devices. So, what is a prose device? Prose is a literary device referring to writing that is structured in a grammatical way with words and phrases that build sentences and paragraphs. Works are written in prose feature language that flows in the natural patterns of everyday speech. Prose is the most common and popular form of writing in fiction and non-fiction works. So these are the various literary prose devices. First is theme. As a literary device, theme is the main idea or underlying meaning a writer explores in a novel, short story, or other literary work. The theme of a story can be conveyed using characters, setting, dialogue, plot, or a combination of all these elements. A work of literature can and often does have more than one theme. Second is point of view. Point of view is utilized as a literary device to indicate the angle or perspective from which a story is told. Essentially, point of view refers to the eyes of the narrative voice that determines the position or angle of vision from which the story is being relayed. Third is sentence pattern. A sentence pattern is an arrangement of words. This arrangement needs to be grammatically correct structure. It means the placement of verbs and nouns should be correct to form a meaningful sentence. Apart from that, there are punctuations which play an important role in making a sentence readable and understandable. Sentence patterns are the phrases and clauses that make up the structure of a sentence. Fourth is imagery. As a literary device, imagery consists of descriptive language that can function as a way for the reader to better imagine the world of the piece of literature and also add symbolism to the work. Imagery draws on the five senses, namely the details of taste, touch, sight, smell, and sound. Fourth is tone or mood. The tone of a literature is how the work is written and progresses. It is the atmosphere in which the story has been set up. The tone of the work is mostly about the point of view of the author. It is about the thinking of the author or how he looks at trends and certain situations in the story. The mood is an emotional or mental state that a person is able to feel while reading the story or any fictional work. The mood of the story is the emotion that the author conveys and the reader perceives. However, it is mostly dependent on the perspective of the reader. Now, next prose devices analogy. An analogy is a literary device often used in literature and poetry to make connections between familiar and unfamiliar things, suggest a deeper significance, or create imagery in the reader's mind. Seventh is anecdote. Anecdote is defined as a short and interesting story or an amusing event, often proposed to support or demonstrate some point and to make the audience laugh. Anecdotes can include an extensive range of tales and stories. Eighth is antithesis. Antithesis is a literary device that refers to the juxtaposition of the two opposing elements through parallel grammatical structure. This helps readers and audience members define concepts through contrast and develop understanding of something through defining its opposite. Ninth is aphorism. Aphorism is a short saying that serves to express the truth in a memorable and quippy way. Aphorisms are used both in speech and in writing and are universally accepted as bearing truths. Sometimes aphorisms use humor to convey meaning, but they can vary from serious to silly. Tenth is diction. Diction is the careful selection of words to communicate a message or establish a particular voice or writing style. For example, flowy figure language creates colorful prose, while a more formal vocabulary with concise and direct language can help drive home a point. 11th is inversion. Inversion is also known as anastrophe, is a literary technique in which the normal order of words is reversed in order to achieve a particular effect of emphasis or meter. As a literary device, inversion refers to the reversion of syntactically syntactically correct order of subjects, verbs, and objects in a sentence. This type of inversion is also known as anastrophe, from the Greek for to turn back. 12th is humor. Humor is a literary tool that makes audience laugh or that intends to induce amusement or laughter. Its purpose is to break the monotony, boredom, and tedium and make the audience nerves relax. The writer uses different techniques, tools, words, and even full sentences in order to bring to light new and funny sides of life. 13 is pathos. Pathos is a literary device that is designed to inspire emotions from readers. The word pathos was first used in English in the 1660s and derives from the Greek pathos, which means suffering, feeling, emotion, and calamity. It is originated as a conceptual mode of persuasion with the Greek philosopher Aristotle.